Propranolol. Does it work for chronic blushing and flushing? Let's find out. Hey everybody, just a quick recap of propranolol, I can never say it, propranolol, and getting prescribed this a couple of weeks ago for my chronic chest and neck flushing that was constantly happening. So for me, it was a constant overactive nervous system, fight or flight inside of my body, calm thoughts, because I've done a year of therapy, lots of inner work, lots of inner healing. So the mind is pretty calm. No intrusive thoughts, not racing mind. None of that happens to me. It did happen to me before. It doesn't happen now. But I have this constant reaction in my body that is like danger, 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 danger. And I've just learned to cope and deal with it. So much so that I think that my body has started to have an allergic reaction basically to itself from cortisol and the stress hormone and just that constant epinephrine, that adrenaline rush through the body that is associated with fight or flight, that I started getting these splotches on my chest and neck. It was debilitating and embarrassing, and it would happen if the sun was shining. It would happen if I was drinking alcohol. It would happen if I ate a spicy meal. It would happen for no reason at all. If I was laughing, if I went from a cold temperature and stepped into a hot temperature, all of a sudden just flushed. If I got excited in a social group, not necessarily just anxious, because anxious was definitely something that made me flush, but just in a social group having a good time, it would happen. It would happen by myself. It would happen in the shower, and sometimes it'd be itchy, sometimes it wouldn't. It'd be really hot up my chest, up my neck, and flushing up the side of my face. I finally went to a doctor because I've gone to many doctors and they don't really give you any answers. They just make you feel worse about it. But I went to this physician's assistant that was recommended to me for social anxiety, and skin rashes. I went and met with her. She was fantastic. She prescribed propranolol for now to see how my body reacts to it. Does it work? Yes, it absolutely works for me. Does it work for everybody? Well, I've heard that this is actually hit or miss. And I don't know why that is, and I think all of our journeys are different, but I will tell you, I have waited so many years to just reach out and ask for help. And I think it's justified because you get tired of people not having your answer or not even understanding or trying to put you on anti-anxiety medications, which nothing is wrong with that. But what I like about propranolol, what I like about this beta blocker is that you can kind of differentiate, is this coming from your head or is it coming from your body? If you are on this beta blocker and your system does calm down, it's going to show that most likely you have trauma in the body, you're having a reaction inside of your body. So far, I'm pleased. It has absolutely taken the flushing away. I actually was just on an all-staff Zoom call with over 350 employees and spoke to all of them. And normally I would flush during that time. Didn't flush at all. I feel very calm on the inside, not overly thinking about myself. When I was done speaking, I looked into, I have a mirror sitting over here, I looked into the mirror and realized there was no flushing whatsoever. And not only was there no flushing, I didn't even think about there being flushing. So the erythrophobia piece is gone too. That's stimulated in the mind and in the body when that fight or flight reaction is happening. So the physiological piece is gone. Now, last week I did take this medication for 3 days, and I flushed 2 times in those 3 days. And they were justified. One was when I had a really intense conversation with an employee, and one was when the sun was beaming on me and I got really hot. That's okay. I can deal with that. That's fine. But I normally would flush splotchy chest and neck all day, all throughout the day. Normal interactions, stressful interactions, didn't really matter. So as of week 2, I've only taken the pill 1 time this week, which is today. It's take as needed, so I think I'm going to take it on the days when I have more of social things going on, such as meetings and such. So I did take it today, and it works. And I have been dealing with skin flushing for years, and this beta blocker works for me. So if you're interested in checking out propranolol for yourself, I definitely would recommend that you talk to your doctor about it. It may not be the option for you. I know for some people, what it does is it calms your heart rate. And I know for some people that is too much and it makes them dizzy and it makes them tired. And there are some side effects, not a ton of side effects, but there's some side effects. I do feel some dizziness here and there, but it's not anything that's like, I can't live my life like this. And truly, I think if I had to take this every single day, I'd be like, well, I don't know about that. But because I'm taking it as needed for social situations, so far so good. So I'm going to go back to my doctor in about 30 days, and we're going to reevaluate some things and see if I should continue this path with the beta blocker or should we look at some other things. But for the brevity of this video, I tried propranolol. I don't know, I'm adding different word letters. It's just hard to say, like it's just LOL. LOL. So propranolol, and I've flushed for many years and I'm not flushing now. So, and I don't feel hot or don't feel like I'm about to flush, and I'm not afraid that I'm about to flush. So that, my friends, is what I would call successful. That's my story, real brief. If you have questions, leave them in the comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have tried this beta blocker and it worked for you or didn't work for you, or whatever your experience was, leave that in the comments below so that people who find this video and hear my feedback could hear your feedback as well. And if you liked this video and it was helpful, be sure to subscribe, because we talk about things like this all the time on this channel. And until my next video, I'll see you later.